So, I actually wanted to record a quick message, which is a big part of my existence is my dreams that I see. They have been part of my life since I was a kid, and I started noticing those certain patterns of those dreams, and certain dreams had a message, and I would see. I have I have seen those things happen. Let's just say that. I am not like, I don't know what the word is. People who can, psychic. I am not a psychic or anything, but for myself, I have seen those dreams, and they have, one, for instance, one example that I would give you is I was going for college, right? And I had to drive to get to the campus. And to get to the campus, the drive was probably 35-40 minutes one way. So I had a dream that my tire is getting, I had a dream that my tire is getting punctured, or something went wrong with the car. There was an issue, and there was a tire. That is what I saw in my dream. And I didn't pay it any mind. Okay. One thing about my dreams, I do remember the dreams, like the loud dreams that contain message, for instance. And there are other ones as well. There are different types of dreams that I see. So I did not pay any mind to that specific dream. So I am driving, and my best friend at the time was with me, because she and I used to carpool. So um, I kid you not, something went wrong with my tire, and my tire busted. I was blown away. I was like, what the hell? This is a deja vu. I've experienced it. This happened. And then I started thinking, what happened? Where did I see this? Right? And then it comes to me that it was in my darn dream, which I didn't pay any mind to. So that was just one basic. And there have been many, 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 many other dreams that um, contain some type of a message for me. And later, as I was growing in my 20s, I started paying attention to those dreams more specifically, and was using those as signs from the universe that, hey, be careful, or hey, look for this, hey, look for that, da 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 da. So that was a pattern. Okay, now for last 6-ish months, I have been practicing third eye meditation. And while I do that, my dream game has gone to the next level. I see things, and first of all, the clarity is like watching a 4K resolution movie. It is so darn clear. I see colors, and then I see messages, and I also I feel like, for instance, somebody's hugging me, right? I feel that hug. It touches me. I feel that hug. So the feeling also is there. And excuse me. So that is something new. Next is that I do remember the dreams. Sometimes I forget them. Okay, if they're not, I don't know, if they don't resonate with me, I don't really think about it. But a lot of these dreams resonate with me, or they contain some type of a message. And it's just, I see throughout either the day, or I see throughout that week, or at some point I see that thing happening. Now there are certain dreams that I want them to happen, and I'm just waiting. When will it happen, right? So I'm kind of manifesting those dreams now. uh, Now, going back to the meditation, I started this meditation journey like towards the end of 2019. when my life started shifting and it started evolving into a newer direction. And I don't know, I don't want to get into that, but I'm glad that did those meditations since I did the meditation practice since 2019. It was a very fundamental, very basic one, like maybe 10-15 minutes a day. And then I gradually increased. Now, in July 2023, this past July, I went camping with my niece, and it was dark pitch. I was going through something in my life, and I still am, but one thing is for sure, the meditation is making this entire situation for me to go through it with a breeze. Okay. Now, the old self, which is me, the old self would have been in a crisis, in a trauma, like, breaking world apart. But now I am at peace. Everything will be okay. Right. So there are a lot of things that I am doing along with meditation, which the intention is to create those videos. I don't know when I'll get to those, but so going back to the July 2023, I was in the tent and it was dark pitch. I could hear the cicadas or crickets. They were like loud, obnoxious. So I put my noise blocking headphones and I play the music, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna try to meditate and calm my mind. There's too much going on in my head and I'm stressed out, all that jazz. So I sit there and I go into the zone and I am meditating and I'm in this another world. I enter that world. That was probably my first time when I was able to sit for the longest to meditate, and two, was able to enter something, a space. I was able to enter that space and feel like I first of all, I couldn't feel my body. Okay, I couldn't feel my body. I couldn't feel the exhaustion or the tired that, oh, I'm sitting on the floor for so long, or my thoughts, I was not thinking about my thoughts. They were not coming to me. They were like, oh, red stop sign, no more thoughts coming this direction. It was like that type of phase I was going through, and that was new to me. Before, I could meditate, I could stop my thoughts, but I could not sit for a very long period of time. So how did I know that it was, I'm going to that, the max amount of time I've ever meditated for? My niece, she pokes me, and I am meditating, doing my thing, and I'm just sitting and I'm feeling that poke. I'm feeling the pressure somewhere, right? Something is poking me, and then I didn't nudge, I didn't budge, and I hear the noise. I hear her voice. She's calling my name and she's saying, "How long are you gonna sit there and meditate for?" Da 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 da. And I open up my eyes and I realize that, holy crap, I am in a darn tent. I am not this little object flying around in the space. I am not experiencing those little feelings and joys and the tears that are rolling down my cheeks and that happiness, my heart filled with joy and love. I all of a sudden, boop, it stopped because I'm in a tent. When I realized the moment that I'm in a tent, all those feelings kind of went away. So I look at my niece and, wait, like, why did you even poke me? I wanted to stay in that space. She's like, how long are you gonna sit there for? Don't you want to sleep? And I said, what are you talking about? I just started. She said, no, you've been sitting there for over 2 hours. I said, no, I haven't. And I look at the time and it was over 2 hours, like 2 hours and 45-ish minutes, between 30 and 45-ish minutes. And I was blown away. Oh my God. To me, that was an achievement, right? So I loved that feeling. After that, I meditated every single day. And we're in December, a week before Christmas. So I have been meditating. Yeah, there are days that I skip, but I don't do it for that long. But normally I sit there and meditate. One, I do several throughout the day, several times. And one thing is part of my daily rituals is the night routine, and in that night routine is the meditation aspect of it. I absolutely love adding that to my rituals. So it has become my habit. Now I sit there, meditate, and then I go to sleep. So when I enter that sleep phase, when I am sleeping after my meditation, oh my god, the dreams that I have are absolutely out of this world. One, they resonate, and I don't know if I've already mentioned, but I actually feel those feelings. I feel, like, for instance, if somebody's hugging me in my dream, I feel that hug, and I feel the joy. I am living in a different life. It is, I don't even know how to begin to explain all of this, but the message is, if you are not already experiencing this, you should be. It is absolutely mind-blowing. It may not come to you right away. It may take practice, consistency, if you really want it bad enough, but you can do it with any other thing, right? It applies to any other thing as well. So do you want it bad enough? If it was my old self right now going through the crisis that I'm going through, I probably would be in, I don't know, psych ward. I would be in stuck with crazy people. But thankfully, I've been meditating since 2019, and this process has become a breeze for me. Initially, it was stressful, but I had gotten myself out of it because of a lot of other things that I have adopted. Now, going back to the dream, I absolutely love those dreams. Sometimes I see them happening throughout the day, throughout the week, but there are certain dreams I'm still waiting for them to I'm manifesting those dreams, and I know they will happen. If they have happened in my dream, that means it is about to happen in reality. So thinking about that excites me so much. But yeah, I am working on making the new me, and I've been manifesting it, and I'm just trying to get my energy to that level of meeting my vibrations to the new me, and I'm working on it, and it will get there. And I will be recording another video about my manifestations. Okay, peace.